YouTube, what the crap's going on? Welcome back to the Legendary Beef. I know we're not on the campaign screen yet, but wanted you all to see this. This is Warner's Units reskin. Warner is a moderator and awesome part of the community that I have on Discord, and he made this mod. Wanted to show it to you all. I'm going to be using it in my campaign. It's just a reskin. Air's not cheating. The campaign will still be legendary. But he reskins different units. They look awesome. You should definitely go check it out. So I'm going to have a link in the description. You can see all the different unit that he's reskinned. I think it's different armors and helmets. He describes it all down here so I don't ruin his work. But he also makes awesome little stuff like this. I mean, how can you not subscribe to this mod? Look at that dude. Look at that. He's pretty excited for you to subscribe. And if you click it, you just make him happier. And to prove it, I'll demonstrate. See? His smile got bigger. Just do it. Subscribe now. Alright, folks. Thanks for checking out Warner's mod if you had the chance. And if you didn't, don't worry. CAO CAO will be dispatched to your place of residence to convince you otherwise. The great beef lord tolerates nothing. Anyway, let's see where we're at. We just defeated that army, I think, last time. We need to get back in our own territory so we can replenish and then get down here and try and take advantage of Zheng Chao, who we managed to defeat in a pretty solid battle there. And then I was moving against Runan to try and take the iron mine. I don't think there's anybody waiting here, and I've mostly replenished. Let's go ahead and push towards the iron mine. There is some resistance, but defeatable, at least at the moment, unless they swing in more reinforcements. The iron mine will make good good income. So I'd like to at least win the iron mine off before I try and get peace out of Lu Biao. So that will be my objective, at least for the moment. We've got quite a lot of cash sitting around. We probably ought to put it to use where we can. Let's see, in Qin. Takes a lot of extra upkeep, but we get a ton of extra food production for Qin. So I feel like this is something we should definitely do. Had to turn Discord off. I think I was getting some messages in the background there. So this is another another province where I'm trying to boost food production. It's gonna cost me some upkeep, but should be worth it in the end. We're making pretty good income at the moment. I just can't remember how much of it was from, quite a bit of it for diplomacy, but we are still in the positive otherwise. Looks like Runan having some issues with some public order. 50% income from commerce, 10 from industry. I don't think I can... Let's see... Confucian Temple cost me the upkeep. Hate the upkeep, but it's probably worth it. There's not much we can do about public order in this province. Not much at all. Does give us a little extra peasantry income, and we have the money, so why not spend it? Let's end our turn. We still have the coalition to the north of us. Dongmin wants peace, but he's demanding that I be a vassal, so he can go pound sand.
Your choice.
If he wants me to be a vassal, he should come over here and fight me into subservience. But seeing as that he has failed to do so, or not even attempted to do so, I'm rather less than inclined to be intimidated. What does he have down here, by the way? Let's see if I can get visibility. Not a lot. And if I attack this dude, I think we get to take all their forces on open ground. It's calling for a close defeat here, which is absolutely absurd. This will by no means be a close defeat, so let's fight it. Okay, the battle has begun. I do have my trebuchet within range. I'm just gonna try and bombard this group of infantry that's in front of me. I'm gonna send my leaders up to see if we can deal with Zheng Chao. And then I've got my second line, which is very, very missile heavy. Comes the first shots out of the trebuchet. Ooh, very near misses there. But some people still paid for that near miss. My favorite kind of near miss. Let's get you all some sweet views. I don't get you enough views in this campaign. Probably because it is legendary and it's not exactly easy to just ignore the game and go purely for views. I'm gonna go around these G infantry and try and get their leader. Scoring a few hits. Let's get our trebuchet. Actually, let's just target the blob.
Our general needs our aid.
I'm gonna see if I can right-click spam this guy to death.
Hurry! With speed! Go! Go! The time has come!
I'm almost thinking about just saving the ammo on this trebuchet because it's not going to get a lot of kills in its current setup. How are we getting so defeated here?
Don't waste your chance for vengeance. Your words are as pathetic as you are.
I think that the legendary setting makes my generals a lot more frail.
Stand ready.
And when I just play for fun on like more normal settings. Since we haven't done jack to that guy, like he's just impervious to our attacks right now. I've got my crossbows in range now though, so pathetic joke of an enemy is about to be dealt with. Come on, take him. Take him.
The enemy
I'm spam clicking and yeah, there, we finally scored a hit. Finally scored a hit. Is there some reason why you all aren't shooting this blob? Like, feel free. Blob's got its back turned to you. This guy's down to 29k. I'm gonna keep spam clicking for the win here. He is still near impervious to all my attacks though. The mechanics of how the leaders fight each other is pretty wonky and honestly not very fun. It needs some help. The duels are a lot more fun, but the AI always rejects them.
I will crush you
So,
for this
I don't know,
insult.
do you all have luck with duels in your campaigns? Like, the AI will just almost never duel me. So, I find that duels don't tend to happen much, which is kind of boring. And then the mechanics, like I said, being kind of wonky like this, I wish they would do something. See how the guys, like, run around on the weird animations and then miss each other all the time, and then AI runs around. It needs to be worked. Like, it's kind of a strange setup. It's not awful. It doesn't make the whole game unfun. But it's a little strange the way it's set up right now. Let's get, let's not go fire at will. Actually, I mean, they can go fire at will when I'm ready. You all stay on the attack. Now that there's no infantry guarding him, should be pretty straightforward. There we go.
No match.
Let's go spot the rest of our enemies. Let's fast forward. There they is. Pull my leaders back. Play this one a little bit safer and just try and use my huge ranged advantage. Fast forward for another second, kind of get everybody into position. I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and split off my infantry line. Hard group them into their own force. Take group 2 and just put them into a standard group. I'm going to take them off a skirmish and put them on guard mode. Go ahead and get the catapults firing. And I'm going to try and get an infantry fight started and then use my range supremacy to best effect. Oh, now he wants to duel, now that my character's almost dead. See, this is what I'm talking about. The AI will only duel when it's absolutely guaranteed to benefit them. And you might be like, well, Air, isn't that the smart... Yeah, it is the smart move, but it's also the boring way for the game to work. If I always fought whenever the AI wanted to, it would never fight me when it's going to lose. So, let's see. Let's get in here and see if we can go after their champion. Swing around here, group 2, start turning into your next target. Same thing with the catapult. Our infantry has the enemy fixed. Let's hit these saber cav.
The men have no ammunition.
Throw down some buffs if we got them. We got some increased splash damage.
Steel yourselves.
Ooh, that was brutal. Got a lot of infantry to help support my fight against their leadership. I'm gonna peel one unit off though and go after these swordsmen. I'm gonna leave the other unit in there as filler. Let me see if we can keep that vanguard busy. I thought I had guard mode on, so I'm really sure what my crossbows were doing there. Like, all just took off straight towards the fight. Let's get grouped through, like, all my saber cavalry to collapse in on their champion. See if we can keep them still. Send these archers over here to outflank this fight. Same thing with the crossbows. Same thing over here. I'm gonna keep my strategist close because it slows down their ability cooldown. I don't know how their champion hasn't got KO'd here. He's in a really difficult fight at the moment. Catapults out of ammo. There we go. We got him. Now let's collapse on their other one. Except I'll take this one unit to chase down their lord. Just come back in and outflank. These archers can go ahead and outflank here. See if we can get a penalty.
Come on, surely you can do better.
There we go.
Come on.
Drop a splash attack. Should be in good shape here.
Look, the enemy run. Craven.
Actually, kind of surprised we don't have a mass route already.
The enemy general is fallen. They were no match.
Shows you what the leadership buffs do when you get into the difficulty level. Look at this. Their troops are over here fighting and winning quite easily. Let's collapse in here, collapse here. Let's go kill these saber cavalry. Got some infantry free. Let's get into the fight with these G militia. Now the leadership should collapse. Because we have them outflanked, so even with the leadership buffs that they get, it should be enough. Yep, there we go. So total collapse. Close victory. Wasn't decisive. But it's a victory. We'll take it. So Zhang Chao is defeated. Not really sure what his purpose in going to war with me was. I don't remember exactly what I did, but I mean, he probably got pulled into it by someone else. Administrator, we could employ him. He's got honorable, brilliant, and competitive. So brilliant gives a lot of extra ammunition. Wait, plus 15% ammunition for all units. Minus 30% for enemies. Extra income and is administered commandery. Ambition to gain independence. Eesh, I don't know if I like that independence thing. Extra charge bonus. Wants to gain independence. I mean, there's some pretty cool stuff there. But I mean, I just don't know. I don't know if I need him at the moment and I gotta pay that upkeep. I think I'm just gonna execute him.
We should not waste resources on imprisonment.
And let's recruit. So we're gonna take the replenishment. And we should be able to take this settlement now very easily.
Our victory is proof of heaven's approval.
Gonna occupy.
They will thank us for this.
I answer to your request.
Let's see what we got here. Income from commerce, plus 50% income from commerce. That's quite nice, actually. Wow, plus 75 income from commerce. Holy commerce boost. We need that trade port from the Han Empire. I mean, this is set up to give an insane buff to commerce. This trade port right here. would be absolutely priceless right now. We made temporary peace with Zerong. I wonder if he would vassalize. Ha! Yeah, pretty likely. Pretty likely. Not exactly, folks. Let's see here. We need to go take that trade port. Because the trade port would absolutely blow up our income in this province. It would be amazing. It's estimating a Pyrrhic victory here. I'm going to starve them out. If they don't come fight me, they're going to lose troops and increase my victory margin. The only risk here is that we could get hit by reinforcements that are just out of our line of sight, which happens to me more than I would like. More than I would like. So, it's not impossible. Alright, Lady Bian has leveled up. Her authority is over to the top now, which is great because it's giving me extra satisfaction. It's funny because she used to be very dissatisfied. It's kind of funny that she's the one giving me satisfaction across the board now. Let's get this Nature's Ally. .75 meter effect range. That's just going to buff her authority up even further. Should be a good thing for us. Let's check out what's going on at Donghai. So the public order is still quite bad here, so let's go ahead and try and upgrade the Confucian Temple. At Pincheng, we've already got upgrades going. I mean, I don't think it's going to hurt me to boost commerce. It's costing me 40 upkeep, but I mean, I think the boost would be worth it. 100% boost from commerce. I think it'd be worth it. We could also upgrade the settlement here and open a 4th building slot. Let's just do this stuff first. And let's see. Income from commerce. Let's build that one there. Go ahead and spend our money because it should earn us money in the long run.
We patiently await your answer.
It's a lot of money for a water clock. And I'm not exactly using it at the moment, so I'll take it.
Wisdom reveals a kindred spirit.
I don't know about that, but you can have the water clock. You're welcome. They're just gonna attack me here. They don't actually have reinforcements. Oh, she's still wounded. That's why I was waiting. Crap. Any injury may have fatal consequences. I think so. She's still in the battle, but we just can't get her killed. So no like risky duels or anything. Ooh, Lady Kai. That would be cool if we can KO her in this battle. A valiant defeat. Okay. Come prove it.
Our progress has been adequate. May it continue.
Agreed.
I will cut them down quickly. They will learn.
I hope so.
Remember, we do everything for China. Everything.
That's kind of creepy. Alright, here we go. Cao Cao is pretty devoted, apparently. Everything for China, including that. Whatever that is. Alright, we got a very solid infantry line here. Well, I say very solid. It's not like amazing, but it's a lot of people, right? It's a lot of people. It's healthy. Maybe that's the right word for it.
Make ready. The time has come. Stand ready.
I got a huge cavalry corps too.
Stand ready. Stand ready.
I'm gonna just bum rush these guys.
To attention. Quick march. Make haste.
They've probably deployed back a ways.
Enemy
Let's fast forward.
reinforcements are here.
The leadership corps of my army here is pretty powerful and pretty well equipped. And then the cavalry that supports them is also very powerful.
Take heed, warriors. Faster. Hooray.
Infantry of Jing. Have to watch out. Whoops. Put a quick charge on those mounted saber militia. See if we can get after their leader over here.
You are weak.
Try and bring my cavalry this way because a lot of their cavalry is massing in that direction.
Ready.
Bring a few of them over here. Alright, we've got the enemy blobbed over here. Let's see if we can use it to our advantage. Get my infantry to attack.
No limits. Why should it?
Stay after their leader. This freaking saber militia gonna get a charge off on me. It's okay, I should be able to collapse on them. I don't want to blob that hard though. Ignore that. Oh crap, we're gonna get hit hard here. Charge is already over. Let's go get that Raider cavalry. See if we can charge some of the Raider cavalry over here. Freaking misclicks! Can't click anything. I think we killed... Did we kill their lord? I think we did. Okay, we probably got some poorly... No, I think he just ran off. Yeah, he just ran off. Shows you how easy the enemy lord can just run off. Let's get away from that infantry of Jing for multiple reasons. Let's bring up our own infantry to busy it. Don't like what's going on over there with the cavalry fight. Come kill this guy, please. It's actually not an ideal fight for us at the moment because my AI attack order was really bad, and I haven't noticed it up until now. So I've cost myself a lot of casualties that I otherwise ought not to have done. I can't risk a duel with her. She's too weak. And my leadership keeps getting split up instead of staying together, and that's kind of ticking me off. Let's do a quick charge here, see if we can take out that Lance cavalry.
The enemy unit flees! What cowards!
Kill them!
I got their forces surrounded over here. Let's go engage more of their infantry. Mostly torn up that halberd infantry. The mechanics on their leader is making this really difficult to kill him because of the way they animate and run around. But we just got him. This is good news. Let's come out here and intercept that infantry. Group 3. Let's get our bowmen. Fire over here. I need that infantry here. You all turn around and take that cav. And leaders, let's keep taking out their leaders. You know what? Our infantry actually kind of has that bottled up just fine. Let's swing them around and swing this cavalry around both flanks here.
The enemy general is fallen.
This is good news. Let's leave that infantry of Jing alone. Let's chase down those guys. Send some more infantry to this fight. Let's recharge these spear guards. Hopefully they don't get their reflection. Sometimes they do, no matter what angle you charge them from. But it does not look like they did. Let's intercept those raiding cavalry. Let's turn around up here and see if we can charge out these infantry fights. Get into the saber militia here. Alright, raider cavalry is in trouble. Swing over there. These guys are surrounded. Let's kind of cycle around a little.
Take heed, warriors.
Attend! Enduring as the earth.
Alright, Group 2, cycle back in. Let's get in here and finish that cavalry. Raider Cav is dead. And let's punish this blob over here. Comes the cavalry charge that should finish it. Yeah, that ought to break the leadership of everything left in their army. Give us a solid victory. Not amazing, but it was a victory. I think they were predicting a defeat. And we came out with 1,900 of our troops still.
My ambition is coming to fruition.
Ambition coming to fruition? You are a poet. Alright, Lady Kai cannot switch factions, or else I would consider it. So she's just gonna get executed.
They will serve as a warning.
Shouldn't have fought me. Eh. Just execute here
They
too.
are cattle, nothing more.
They are cattle. That's pretty funny coming from the beef lord, folks.
Come by.
That is pretty funny coming from a beef lord. We're gonna take their settlement at Runan, and that should give me yet more income. Gongsun ran. Zan has made Gongsun, or Yuan Shao has joined because of Gongsun Zan. I'll get it right one of these times. Ah, so Zerong. You know what? That's actually really good timing. I just don't know what kind of force Zerong has right now, but we'll plow through his farmland and then take the trade port. That's going to be a very valuable province for me, so I'm actually kind of appreciative that Zerong got pulled into this fight. It is the Zerong move for him. That's for sure.
No other way.
Want a duel? That's cool. South South lost a duel? Way to go. How do you lose that? Come on, son. Decisive victory. Oh boy.
We shall enjoy the spoils.
Kind of feel a little bit dirty that, you know, it made me lose that duel. Anyway, you can see we got some decent income. It's going to go up again as soon as I repair that. That should be a pretty productive episode for us. Guangling is a nice capture, and when we get the farmland and trade port to go along with it, this is going to make us very wealthy, and that's good. We want to be well above what our diplomacy income is, because that's really just the income that we're making from forcing peace on people. And we don't want to force peace until we take this province from Zerong at least. Then I may try and force a peace with Liu Biao. That jade mine and toolmaker. Toolmaker would be nice to have. Let's see, Saimao is down here with the livestock farm, but I'm not at war with Sunjian, and I don't want to be. Not right now, at least. That'll come soon enough. He's on our borders. We know it's going to be coming back from time to time, but I all in all think we're in pretty dang good shape here. We're in pretty good shape. Invoke a council? We'll think about that next time. You all tell me if you want me to invoke the council or not. Anyway, thank you for watching. Appreciate you. If you all want to help me hit the 250,000 subscriber mark, we are very close. If you enjoyed the video, go hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you know when there's a new one. And then if you liked it, do me a huge favor, hit the like button. And guess what? I will see you all next time. HeirofCarthage signing out.